Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. And it's in for a touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Got his man quickly.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Now on 2nd down and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about. You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
That man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offense coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options are on the table.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They go to the ground. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Makes his connection. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And 1st down for the offense.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And how nice is it to have a guy that can say, I'm just going to go get the 1st down. Like, I know I have options. I can do X, Y, and Z, but I'm just going to let me run it, go get the 1st down, and give myself an extra set of downs.
They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Getting some heat. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looks as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're lining up to boot it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Got it! And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Spits it out to the back. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Trying play action. Looking left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
He's out of bounds near the 45. And 1st down for the offense.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They'll leave it with him. Pirouettes through. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And not much running. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
And the timing just a hair off.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wide out in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Got the quick pass. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Quick step and go. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll keep it himself. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Such an advantage when you have an athletic quarterback today in college football because they can help you move the sticks with their legs. Great open field running ability by this QB.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. He wants to throw. Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Young. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. And offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And offenses will gash you if you don't find a way to mess up the communication. When they run the read option, you got to do a good job of changing the looks and sometimes being aggressive and blitzing, sometimes sitting back so that quarterback doesn't know what he's getting. He knows what he's getting here, and that's why he gets the good gain and chews up all that yardage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williamson. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Gain of 8. 2nd down coming up.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. Sweet feet on the move. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and makes big plays.
It's a draw, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams ahead. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Great job by the receiver catching that goal route. Did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. looking to throw for it. Finds his man in the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
It's caught. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The aerial assault continues. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Defense will always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for this kicker. And I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Young. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to get the first through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough to put on the attack.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's going for the big play. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes if you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Second down coming up.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, these DBs better stay ready, man. I know you're losing the game by a lot right now, but this offense is still taking shots. So you've got to continue to stay ready and make plays like they were able to do on that last one, forcing the incompletion.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Gives it to the back on the draw. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williamson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Brings up second down.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
On the screen.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
At the 39-yard line. 4th down coming up.
And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. From the gun to give, looking for room. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Movement here from the tight end. The inside handoff. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Offense set on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control, and you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Running back searching for a hole. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hard running there. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
It must have been a brutal week for this defense preparing for this game because of all the different ways they can attack you and because of how athletic this quarterback is and how he can hurt you running the football. He just showed it to you right there.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that you can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught on the outside, it's Williamson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there. Down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
And now on second down for this offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Setting up the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Power football with the run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture, pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Hardy. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. They'll operate out of split backs. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loses 2. Now a 4th down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Williamson. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
I'll tell you, the running backs and the quarterbacks in this offense, they got to give a lot of their success running the football to this offensive line up front. They're getting tremendous push. It doesn't matter who has the football, who's keeping the football. You're just seeing this group up front drive this defense backwards.
From the gun. Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the... It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
on it. Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Leaves it with the running back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield. They just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got him wide open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Gain of 25 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.